Okay, morning everybody and welcome to Redovan. We're going to do a bit of a site overview and let's take you through. So let's go and have a little walk down, run you through all of the parts of the venue and what we've seen so far. It's just day 2 of the Euros. So yesterday we had 5 rounds of open practice, and then now we're going into a track shakedown run that will be starting in about 30 minutes time at 9 o'clock. And then it is 2 rounds of reseeding practice. So you can reseed into your various different heats, and that's a 10-minute run and your best 3 consecutive laps. Then today also the opening ceremony. So this is the entrance to the Redovan. So you need your passes and your bands to get in, otherwise you're going to get in trouble with these. And some refreshments here to keep you lubricated for the event.
I'm glad that we've focused immediately on the beer tent.
That's about right for a Euros, I think. San Miguel. And then if we head on down here, you can see a really impressive race control rostrum scrutineering setup. All air-conditioned containers for various people that have booked them for the event. This is the scrutineering area here. Collect your numbers, insert your car, receive your car. Got Neil Daunt from the UK. Looking back into the beautiful hills. It looks like a green screen. It looks like it can't be real. But so then you head through here into the warm-up area, which you stand on your respective number and warm up, and then you walk through into the pit lane. And then the drivers, they go up onto the rostrum, which is obviously not me this weekend or any weekend, but John doing the camera work is...
I'm giving you some clearance on your butt.
Yeah, that's
early in the morning to...
That's probably a safer bet.
Be upskirting.
So then, as you enter the rostrum to your right, you've got the press room. So this is where RC Racing TV will be broadcasting the event live up from here, and then also off the top, they've got a really great vantage point there. It gives some really good video. And they're going to be doing it from Thursday, I believe. And you're here now on the rostrum, which feels like one of the tallest rostrums, I think, in the world. And then you can look down onto the track from a really, really impressive rostrum, really impressive. And John can give you a bit of a quick run through as to the actual layout and complexities of the tracks. He's been the man driving and getting it round.
Well, trying to. Very, very incredible track. Fun to drive as well, but very difficult too. I'm sure it's coming across on camera, it's massive. And most of the jumps are not parallel. So you kind of have to work out on the beginning parts where you need to be to end up about where that guy's walking, which is pretty difficult. But very flowing, very fast, high traction as well. It's super fun to drive. This piece here is very, very difficult in front of the rostrum. So we'll try and come from a slightly different angle. It's very downhill on the landing. The nice gentleman, is that Andrea? Yeah. Is stood. It's so hard to get to this landing area here. You end up overshooting and into the Matrix bail. Matrix, obviously, a pretty big supporter of this race, as are Six Mix, to be fair.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. But yeah, so once you've landed down here, you then shoot back up the hill. Very fast chicane. Tricky to get this apex over there correct, and then into the pretty infamous back section, which is one of the hardest things I've ever tried personally to drive in 30 years of doing this. It
must be.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
It's tough for everybody.
Or we're that bad now, which is also possible.
Either way.
Yeah, either way it's difficult.
Yeah.
Big jumps, big air, and it's quite windy here in the evenings, seems to be. Tends to be the evenings it starts to come, and it can sort of take your car out of control.
The flags are calm quite now, but during the end of the day they're whipping around. And
so then once you come onto this end part, down the down ramp there, this next chute up the hill is also very cool. Concrete that's been stenciled to look like block paving. Good idea for us at some point.
Good, yeah.
And then into a whoop section here, which is also very, very difficult to see.
And get your timings
and judge,
right.
yeah. When you do get it right, it feels glorious, and when you don't, it feels like an absolute chore. So that's pretty cool. And then very quickly around this apex, down the next drop. It's easy to make a mistake there.
Big
where
step
those 2
down.
guys at the top are. It's a real. Let's see if they slide down. Look.
Yeah. Oh.
Go on.
Oh. Well, they've got traction control on.
Bloody hell! It's like Michael Jackson. The angle he was walking at. And then again into another very fast right-hander.
Yeah,
long
like
sweeper. That's
right
one of the
there.
hardest corners, that back corner, for me, because your car wants to keep turning and it needs to not. So you end up like clipping the inside in about 4 different places around there.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think I can zoom on this in this camera setting, but we've got the Nemo team doing a track walk down there. I think it's being led by. Is it being led by?
Ben, I think. Ben and I see Ben and Holger and.
Into a little double jump here. Again, very easy to overshoot the apex there. It's all about timing this track. We arrived, the track was already black with rubber, so I think if you haven't had the opportunity to come and do the warm-up stuff, it's been quite difficult to get up to speed, and we've all only had about 20 laps so far on the track. But we're here all week.
That's the other thing. Well, aside the fact we are here all week, the track time is roughly 55 seconds as an average lap, which is just beyond anything that most people have ever dealt with before, and I don't know of any other track sort of in the world that has got this sort of track length for that lap time. So 55 seconds, it means in a qualifier, the number of times that you're able to do each of these corners is so much lower than many other tracks, because realistically you could be doing twice as many goes on each turn at any other track, so it's very challenging.
You could. So, come on boys, give us a wave. That's Holgi and Ben. So they've just shown us that next bit of the track, which again is coming back up the hill again, falls away slightly. Pretty tricky apex where Ben's just walking. Inconsequential jump, that one's pretty easy. Into this apex. Downhill again, onto some more...
Some actual block pave, I think
on some more multi-surface, which is quite tricky because the car wants to grab a little bit because it's slightly off camber as well. But it's cool as well when you get it right. You can sort of ride that apex a little bit. Up to this last little shoot up, and then we're going to be coming round. That's actually the start-finish line here, which is in an unusual location.
Yeah.
Again, a very fun, fast kind of sweep it. Excuse my big hand. Sweep it round, and then into the final jump section, which again has a really nice rhythm. And I think our cars in particular have looked very good around this section of keeping the low in the air, going long. All the things that the N1 does very well. It's looked good here. Particularly Ben's been very solid.
Really good, really good.
So and then you hop in into the last bit, and then there's another little lump that you can't see on the camera here, which kind of just kicks you a little bit funny when you're coming onto the straight, and then away you go. It's quite a tricky pit lane as well, actually, because it's very aggressive.
It's very
short,
especially on the exit. Yeah. It's incredibly sharp turn there.
The perspective of the track is
so
different,
and it's so different also from pit lane. Actually analysing the track up from here, which obviously I've not been doing at all this weekend, it is completely different from pit lane.
So it feels, the best way I could describe it to you is it feels like you're racing like a computer sim rather than
it doesn't look real when you look out.
Our normal perspective, because we're so high, you're really
looking
down on it. Yeah. Which is it's something to get used to.
Particularly this jump here, it just looks so flat here. It looks very low. From pit lane, it is like something,
We'll quickly run down
like
into pit lane, because we just wanted to do a quick overview. We're 9 minutes at the minute.
Okay.
Don't want to bore you completely.
And
down the stairs, nice one-way flow all around the site, which is very good.
Got lots of car park. The facilities here are absolutely fantastic. There's loads of room.
That's the food stroke banquet tent, where they've got some delicious stuff getting served every day. All of those facilities here are next level. Oh, look, we can grab these two.
Yeah.
Let's come in a little bit closer to my back. Boys, how are we doing?
All right.
Are you enjoying your Euros?
Yeah, very good. Very nice.
So it really properly starts today, because yesterday was just free practice. So
yeah. So we've got the shakedown, and then we've got the two rounds of seeding practice. Yeah.
Where are we going to seed?
I haven't looked at the results, but that much. But hopefully better than 100. I think that'd be.
I think that would be very good.
Nice
Good shout. Yeah.
Holgi?
Yeah, just trying to stay below 100.
That would be very good.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
Thank you.
Good
Definitely.
luck.
Good. So then here, this is the timing room. So this is where all of the, I say about race control being over there. This is actually where the race control is, or the timing area. And they've got a really great setup there. Really impressive.
It's absolutely a lovely pit area with some nice AstroTurf to plonk your bum on when your driver's going around.
Nice wide pit lane, decent for cars to be able to navigate past others that are being refueled, which is nice. But here you can see some of the scale of that
show you
jump.
how much that drops away. So good. As a quick overview of the track,
Yep.
just a rumble, let's just go
Head on
quickly
up.
into the pit area, just to show that quickly.
This is where you submit your cars into the scrutineering area.
Mark is our UK team manager, as well as being here with his Nemo hat on, so he's going to have to go pretty quickly. There's a meeting this morning. There's some guy from France.
Also doing a live video, it would
Circus
seem,
RC.
from what I've seen. Here you've got
Shops.
some of the other manufacturers areas here. I just need down here, some airlines, water facilities, engine warm-up areas. The facilities again are just fantastic. And then we move into here, which is the undercover pitting area, which is where most of the countries are set up in their sections. Just having a look, trying to recognise a few of them. You then have the Spanish
Super
area
Danny.
here, or an amount
Super
of them.
Danny.
Yep.
He's in
All of the
zone.
Spaniards. You've got some Portuguese area here and Czech Republic. Then here you move into the Netherlands, the Germany area here. Morning.
Morning, buddy.
And then here you've got the Italian area, and further Team Germany. And then you've got Sweden, and then the GB quarters here.
We can end
As
on
well as-
we can end on these three guys. Guys, we're just doing a quick overview. Facilities.
Morning, everybody.
How's it going so far?
It's going very well.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, very much so.
Boys are flying.
Well, you should ask the boys instead of me, because everything was sloppy. As soon as I said that, super good.
You were flying yesterday. I'm going to just give you my mic, so we'll look at Dad's the car for a minute. But yeah, you were flying yesterday. Same again today?
Hopefully, yeah. Well, it will be, yeah.
It will be.
Will be.
Good.
Ready for a good day of
Best
it.
of luck. Let's finally get.
Over to Tim.
Here's Katrine. Katrine, how are you? Enjoying the Euros?
Enjoying it very much.
You're doing
Fun
some,
in the sun.
Some fantastic looking after all of us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Finally, we come to Mr. Simpson Senior.
Good morning.
How are we?
All right, thank you. Yep,
Going well?
nothing else today. Yeah, learned lots yesterday, challenging track, popped. So yeah, a few things to try this morning, but yeah, looking forward to shakedown and then control practice, or time practice, procedure practice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ready for day 2.
Perfect.
for day 2. It feels like we've been here for a week.
Yes. Yeah,
but
it does.
Having fun. So
We haven't even begun yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We're not actually even racing yet. So
That's
thanks
it.
for watching, everybody. That was a bit of an overview of the Circuit RC Redovan. Absolutely amazing track, amazing facility. Really nice to be back. It's a pleasure to be here representing Team GB, and as well as obviously Nemo Racing. So look forward to everybody having a great day, and look forward for more updates during the week.
We will see you very soon.